Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Palworld. This might be the final episode, or the next to last episode of the series. We've got our beautiful Hexalite armor. We've gotten the legendary pals that we've always dreamed of having, though we haven't bred them to be perfect. You know, there's lots of stuff we haven't done, which is a good news for the game. There's a lot of content here, and you can continue to go far further than we have. I do want to try fighting the oil rig again with this new armor. And for now, though, we're just gonna go mine some more Hexalite, because we need lots and lots of Hexalite. We need 140 or whatever it was for the plasma cannon, which means we need to find 50 of these nodes, which is just the funnest thing I've ever heard of. This is what we call riveting gameplay. But yeah, once we have enough Hexalite, we can make the plasma cannon. I did get all the quartz that we needed for... Get on there. I really think they should do the thing where if the pal is within a certain radius of you, it kind of just teleports you to the pal's saddle rather than slowly having the pal, because it's like the players used to, like, if I press and hold F, I get on the pairs of nodes in rocket range, but I feel like you'd have to go through so much dungeon to find. It's gotta be slower overall. Because these are so close together, the amount of time between mining them is tiny. The dungeons have 1 billion Hexalite. Okay, well, we can try one, maybe. Where are they, though? I haven't seen that many dungeons. But yeah, I forgot in the last episode to put on the Hexalite helmet too, so now we've got the full raiment with 1575 defense, and it gives us an extra 100 carrying capacity, which is nice. What? Get off the tree. Okay, so how many quartz do I actually need here? I mean, I don't even know if 1,000 is enough. I think it is, because we already have some, so that helps. I'm not seeing... I guess chromite's up here, so there's not as much Hexalite, is the joke. Yeah, there's not too much Hexalite up here. So. I mean, my pickaxe is already 1/3 of... I just repaired it, and it's already 1/3 of the way broken, which is nuts. And then, the good news is the game hasn't crashed it once in this entire stream. So I think it was me fixing my RAM problems, or it was completely uninstalling and reinstalling the game. One of those two seems to have fixed the instabilities we were having, which is really nice. I highly recommend playing games where they don't crash. It feels much better. Okay, so Where is a dungeon? It'd be fun to try a Faybreak dungeon before totally give up on this playthrough. Common Sense 101, play games that not crash. Yes, exactly. You know, I don't really need these anymore. We just used one, so we're at 101 out of... I feel like the rockets would somehow find us in this cavern, by the way. I'm not going to chance it. Despite the fact that I should be completely protected from anti-air missile launchers in the middle of a freaking cave, I will not assume. Alright, I would like to take out this missile launcher wherever it is. Now that we know it's so easy. Is it that one? It's probably that one.
What?
If I had to guess. Okay. Okay, where did it go? Over here. Yeah, so back to one of the points I was making in the last episode. It's the idea of how they've kind of added what are in many ways they feel more like World of Warcraft expansions rather than like continuing to add content to the same game. And I think I'm really hoping they put in a lot of work to like make it feel more cohesive by launch, but I'm not convinced that they're gonna do it, but maybe we'll get lucky. And one of the ways that happened is like they added these new pals that are really powerful, right? Prunelia gives your whole base a bonus for planting, or well, for the crop yields. And, you know, Phalaris Aquas, like Yormantide Ignis, but with transporting, and a great like there's all these awesome things, but the problem is you don't need to do any of the new content to even breed those pals because of the breeding system. And if they carry this forward and make even more powerful pals in the next one for your base, you're just always going to breed directly to those pals, and you have no reason to, like, play to that level of content to get to that type of pal. I'm pretty much of the opinion that most pals should only be able to be bred with one of them. Like, you catch one, and then you can breed it with something else to get a second one. That would be fine, but it just feels weird. Hey, here's a dungeon.
What?
It just feels really weird being able to breed any pal, almost, other than legendaries from the beginning. Okay, so we'll add this to the map. Might as well. Too much inventory. I mean... yeah, but I'm not near a teleporter, so we'll just fill up the rest with hexalite until we're full. This is our first Faybreak dungeon. Let's see what it's all about. Ooh, I like the look of it. Pretty colors.
What?
Now, is this hexalite or is this decoration? If it's decorate... of course it's decoration. That's ridiculous. I mean, I guess that it only looks like one exact thing that you can mine, so you just have to make sure you only mine that. Splatterina? Wait, what is a splatterina? That's a new one. Splattering ballerina? Is that what this was? Did that thing have a weapon? Did we just kill a pal with a weapon? I guess Grisbolt has a machine gun if you let him. Alright. Well, we've got a full inventory of hexalite. So let's focus. There's a cannon. Okay, why not? Focus on the dungeon now. Starion. Okay, there's a Splatterina. Over there. Oops. It does have a weapon. Chest here. Ultimate sphere.
What? What?
Nyafia. Can you fit through these? Whoa. Got some weird lag. Grab that chest. Oh, we're already at the end? Okay. Giant Aqua Phalaris. Phalaris Aqua. Come on.
What? Yeah.
Try to catch it. I don't really care if we catch it. And it's dead. Where did... Oh, we got him. Ancient Civ Parts 5. There we go. And our loot is nothing too fancy. Heat resistant undershirt. Oh boy. Which, I mean, that's kind of pointless. Yeah. Well, why don't we drop some bones? And I literally have 3 pounds too many. Six technology points though, that's awesome. You do need a bunch if you want to max out the tech tree. We've already had to grind for some, and I barely have enough for all the tech that we've wanted. Alright. There is a bunch of hexalite in these dungeons. That is the truth. Okay, now I'm going to work on the assumption that there is another teleporter to, like, the west. Over here.
What?
And apparently another rocket launcher somewhere over here, too. Which we will take out. Oh, it's over there. I see the smoke rising.
Yeah.
At least I assume it's from that one. Is there a closer one? Oh, there is a closer one. There's a lot of them.
What?
Ah, there we go. We'll get the teleporter first in case we die. Ooh.
What?
Don't mind if I get double... Not that we need them, but I still feel nice about collecting them. Double Lift Monk effigy. Serial borrower. The pinch. Alright, yeah, anti-air zone, we get it. Let's go take it out.
What?
Oh no! No! I hit E instead of space. That was bound to happen eventually. Oh well. Well, that's one way to reduce your carry weight. Now we just need to get those items back to base. Alright. Thankfully we got... You know, I knew I apparently knew the future when I got the checkpoint first. Oh, that was funny. Alright. Let's get in the air here. Yeah, it's because I hit E and then space, but when I'm falling, my brain doesn't do the same, like, it thinks I only need to hit E to slow me down. So, for whatever reason, the particulars of this muscle memory has not yet set in. Can't seem to get it right.
What?
Gosh, I mean, our pickaxe is almost busted after just one mining session to get a full inventory. That's crazy. I'm really surprised they haven't added a hexalite pickaxe. Alright, tower's blown up. Let's jet. Let's jet, dragon. I'll take out the other one while we're at it. Guessing there's still like 5 more on the island. They're everywhere. We've taken out a good few now. Not that I really need to, because I could just avoid these areas, but whatever. It's easy.
What?
Alright, hacky hack. Jet the dragon to the what? To the north, I guess, is it still closer? Okay. Ooh, there is a Splatterina and a Ribani Botan Alpha. Cool, cool, cool. Back to the original base, where we now will get a bunch of cryolite, or sorry, hexalite made. Cryolite is the thing from space exploration in Factorio. Very different thing. I can make 50, that's it. Bummer Town, USA right there. Let's get rid of everything else, keep mining some hexalite. Oh, our expedition's probably done. Yeah. Oh, I got 2 cores. Nice.
What?
Oh, that's kind of a bummer. I just realized that. I'm getting bronze cherry meat, which I actually preferred the Mamorest, because then I could make Mamorest curry. I don't think bronze cherry makes as good of a dish. So that's just another... Is that true? Bronze cherry makes attack for 20%. Yeah, that's worse. That's just worse. And it just feels weird that a better dungeon gives you a worse meat. Again, balancing needs some work here. Alright, let's take a nap. Now, for the plasma cannon, we need... I'm gonna put the carbon fiber in here. That's what these are for. And then... Oh, it's over here. Okay, so we're gonna be at like 100 out of 130, and then we still need some more plasteel, which is being made. Perfect. And then we'll need some ammo, which I do need electric organs, which I can buy from the small town. So I think at this point, we're just looking to mine more hexalite here. Why don't we go from this direction? I also want to try fighting the boss. I'm guessing it's not going to go so well for me. But you never know. It would be weird to be at this place in the game, getting as far as we've gotten, and not even attempt the boss. So we will attempt the boss. But given how tough the Moonflower one was, I'm doubting that this one's going to be doable. A supply drop, however, is pretty awesome. Gimme. 2 speed elixirs. Couldn't be worse. But a Hexalite helmet is awesome. That's actually an upgrade to what we have. And it's the uncommon variant, which I guess helps a little bit. So that's defense boost right there. Now that's weird. If you hit E and then space fast enough, it slows you down and immediately dismounts you. Alright, Palladius. You can go ham on whatever's over here while I hack the mainframe. And then we can jet dragon and get the heck out of here. There's not too much hexalite up here. I don't really know what I'm doing.
What?
And there's another freaking missile launcher. Where even is it? It's over there. Yeah, this is not a great place for hexalite. There's lots of these mushroom trees. Not a lot of hexalite. Alright. These berserkers with their rocket launchers are very, very unfriendly. What's going on over here? Just flying into the wall. I did not approve this behavior. I don't even see any hexalite. Am I just missing it? Is it blending in with the pink trees? Because I thought it was all over the entire map. But I'm not seeing it in this area. I mean, there's one. I guess there are some. Maybe I'm just not looking properly? I don't know. Poor Fox Sparks. Did I repair my pickaxe? Nope. So we're gonna break the pickaxe here. Yeah, it's probably just... Oh! There's one right here. Oh well. Good time to take it out, I guess. Get in, hack it, get out. Easy. Ooh, what is this? This is Frostallion knocked, eh?
What?
I don't really care. Okay, well, in all the places we've been, it does seem like the beaches are the best spots. Yeah, what's weird about Frostallion Knocked, though, is you can breed it from Frostallion. So, you kind of don't need it if you've already got Frostallion. Yeah, maybe we can catch one. Hey, we got it. It's true. It is a level 60 alpha with the legend. Well, I guess all the legends always have the legend trait, no matter what, so that's irrelevant, but... Yeah, I mean, that is nice, but... Alright, where am I going? I guess north is the closest... Well, let me go east. There'll be more hexalite in that direction. No. Kerplop. I think the pickaxe is gonna break on the next hexalite chunk. That's what I think. Taking bets. Maybe, maybe not. Ooh. Okay, I was wrong. How close are we? We're pretty close. It's only got 1 or 2 more left in it, I think. 25 durability. I don't know how much durability each hit takes. Okay, that had to have been the last one, right? Down to 7. So that means it takes about 18 durability per chunk, which means you can only mine 20 hexalite chunks before the thing's done. Toast. Kaput. That's terrible. Alright, so back to base. Repair the pickaxe.
What?
And then... I mean, I am curious... Oh yeah, we can increase our work speed. Oh boy. Work speed 400. That has to be the most useless stat. It's just ridiculous. Okay, 26 more. We're close. We're close. Still not enough. You know what, Shay? I think we did get the issues fixed. I completely uninstalled and reinstalled Palworld, which could have been part of the problem, and I also... I lowered my RAM speed because I was actually getting RAM, like, faults. Like, I ran a memory test thing, and it was finding issues. There were actual errors. And, like, RAM errors are no joke. Like, one error is enough to cause, you know, a BSOD. Like, RAM problems are bad. So, that being fixed could have also been the problem. Or that being a problem could have been the problem, but it is now, I think, fixed. Hopefully. I'm not 100% sure because, you know, I tested it and I didn't get any errors when I tested it, but I did only test it 3 times, and it's possible it just happened to not fail 3 times. It doesn't guarantee anything. But we haven't had any game crashes in 2 hours and 49 minutes, so I'm thinking we're okay. And I do want to put away this schematic here. So, next, why don't we go... We'll do one more hexalite run, and then we'll attempt the boss. And then I think from there, we'll just finish out... Well, do we want the plasma cannon to attempt the boss, though? Could be kind of fun to try it out on the boss. So maybe we'll go a little further with hexalite mining first. We're so close. I think I need about... How much hexalite? 250? I think is enough to get me where we want to be. on to the next. Here's a few in a row over here. Four in a row. If I could just shoot a laser beam, I could almost hit all four of them. Some riveting gameplay, isn't it? Yeah, they really need to rebalance this. If you get swift on your Gale Claw, will it make your glider fly faster? No, it will not, unfortunately. The only thing that affects glider pal speed is their rank. So how many you've condensed onto it. They get boosts at each rank. And then for most mounted pals, the rank doesn't matter, but there are a couple pals that give a speed bonus based on what rank they are. For the most part, mounted pals, though, care about things like swift and their movement speed. Okay, how much is that? 280? Yeah, Gale Claw is one that it's worth getting max rank, which is a pain in the butt. Let me tell you. 120 Gale Claws is a lot, but it's very, very nice when you have it. So fast. Alright, let's grab a couple more nodes here. Okay, I'll probably do like 2 more. I don't know, I haven't totally calculated how much ammo we're gonna end up having. So we might still need more after that, but we'll at least get things rolling. How is there not one right here? It's nice to just be able to let Jet Dragon be on aggressive, because I don't need to catch pals anymore. That's kind of fun. Alright, let's see if this is enough. Maybe, because we need ammo too. So converting hexolite from... Okay, this will be enough. Perfect. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to think about, like, 1 hexolite ore chunk is going to get you how many plasma ammo? Because you need 1, and we need to go buy some electric pal organs, too. But, it's going to get you... How much? Because you get 3.33 ingots per chunk. However, we get a 15% bonus to that, which is another, so that's 10/3, but a bonus of 15% from 10/3 is then, now we're getting into needing an actual calculator range. So that's 1.15 times 10 divided by 3. That's 3.8333. So that's how many ingots you actually get times 5 ammo. You get about 20 ammo. It's 19.1. So slightly over 19 ammo per hexolite thingy. That's not awful, but it goes fast. Alright. And we need a bunch of electric organs for all that ammo.
Yep.
Okay, and then we'll stash those in here. And then I will go mine just a little bit more, I think.
Yep.
Maybe not. I will repair this dumb thing, though. The amount of repairs this pickaxe needs, I cannot believe they have not added another pickaxe tier. And this is not a very charitable opinion, but it's like, it kind of feels like when they were planning, somebody just said, just give them a bunch of grindy things to work on. And it doesn't feel like they played the game and they're like, oh yeah, this feels really good. Like, when they were playtesting, you know, all these things, it doesn't feel like the people that are making the game were like, oh yeah, this feels good to play. These numbers feel about right. It kind of feels like they're like, no, we need to make it harder. We need to make it grindier. Than even they would want. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I just don't feel like it's fun. And I don't understand how that ends up getting balanced like that. It does kind of feel like we want people to keep playing the game, so we just gave them really hard stuff to do at the end, so it just takes them way longer. Oh, come on. Come on, we're so close. Finish the job, Anubis. What are you doing? Who said it was break time? Oh, they have berries to deliver. That's what's happening. You know, I should have made this not a farming base a long time ago. This is no longer a farming base. I decree. Apparently, there's a lot of stone in my inventory here. Oops. What am I doing? Alright. You guys can clean up that mess. Okay, that ammo's being worked on. Plasma cannon will hopefully be done soon. 3 of my Anubi are on breaks. So that's not great. Wait, I can work on it with my extra, what is it? 400% work speed. Here's my hot take. The work speed upgrades should be quadratic. Or at least quadratic, maybe more. Where like the first upgrade gives you 100, the next upgrade gives you 300, the next upgrade gives you whatever would bring you 500, you know, and that way like it might be semi-reasonable, but even then it feels like just the worst thing to upgrade. Here's my random idea. They should replace this stat with gathering efficiency. So like when you're mining or chopping trees, or maybe they have a couple other things that eventually exist in the game where the player's gathering stuff, and it increases how many units of stuff you get. That would be a competitive thing to feel like you might want to level up. But as it is, it's really just stamina and a little bit health and attack. And then enough carry weight to feel like you have enough. Already exists? What? No, it doesn't. What? What about Night Star Dust? What are you saying? Oh, I'm not talking about pals. I'm talking about the player leveling up work speed is the most useless thing on the planet. And I'm saying they could replace the player stat with a gathering efficiency stat where the player gathered items, you get more of them from leveling this up. And then it would actually... otherwise, I think they should just remove this. It almost feels pointless. Because the player doesn't do any handiwork or work, generally. Alright, well, we have the plasma cannon. So we're gonna sleep. And we're going to I guess we can make one recovery med. I might just have to use some regulars here. I have 7 of these, so we'll grab those. And first, let's see what it's like to shoot this bad boy. Oh, it has 2 shots. Okay, well that kind of makes sense because it has 2 barrels. Oh, this is, okay. Name the game that this is riffing off of. This is totally gotta take some inspiration from the Halo Spanker rocket launcher. Surely, like the barrel over barrel design. Maybe not, but okay. It even reloads similarly. One-shotting a tree is cool. One-shotting a rock is cool. Does it not have AoE or does it have AoE? I can't tell. It has no AoE, okay. Or if it does, it's tiny.
What?
That is kind of a bummer. Well, you know, they say there's no time like the present, so why don't we go get some mammo rest, curry. Oh, we already have some. Perfect. Well, let's go fight.
What?
Yeah, being able to headshot is nice. We are gonna attempt the final boss. I have very, very small hopes. Basically no hopes that we'll be able to defeat the boss, but it'll be a fun thing to try at least. No reason not to. Wait, what? Oh. Never mind. Ha! That's new. Also missing spaces after the token. Dazzy knocked, Capricorn knocked, and Almaskull knocked. Okay, you gotta kill all the knocked. Or no, just regular Almaskull. So, Capricorn knocked is over there. Dazzy knocked is somewhere. Oh, this is annoying. We just yeeted all our potions into our mouth without being able to fight the boss, actually. Well, we gotta go collect some MacGuffins. Let's go do that. I will look at the map on PalDB to find the other ones. But this one is somewhere around here. Is the right direction? Roughly. Ah, it's probably in this clearing. But hey, we have a plasma cannon to try out. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Granted, not the hardest boss in the world, but still. Okay, and then we need Dazzy knocked. And what was the other one? Almaskull? I don't see him either. Okay. Oh, no, we did. Oh, I think it's just saying you need all 3, and it's not actually telling you which ones you have or don't have. Got it. Okay, so Dazzy knocked is the only one we still have left. Looking at the map on the PalDB DB. PalDB DB. Looking at Alpha Pal. It is... Oh, it's also on this section of the island. Okay, they're all close by. They're all close by, so it's just over here to the west. Hey now. Can we not do that, please?
What? What?
Alright, to the west. Somewhere. Up here-ish, I think. Guess we'll find out.
What?
Probably run into another missile launcher over in this region. Oh, look! Rare hexalite, or not rare, but uncommon hexalite armor. That's probably more defense than the lightweight. If I had to guess, there it is, straight west. Probably in here.
What?
Alright, Jet Dragon. Let's do it. Just half kill it with one plasma cannon shot. That's awesome. I love it. Okay, of course I can't mount Jet Dragon here. But that should do it. We'll work our way over to the boss tower. Gotta dismount to remove aggro.
Yeah.
Really? Where is that thing? Must be down there somewhere. Okay. Now will you let us in? Yay! Alright, you guys ready to get your butts handed to you? Because I am. It's got highlights. I like it. Dang, bro. Do you even lift? It's a little bit menacing. Wait, what? Wait, okay, I don't like that you're already being attacked when the animation ends. It, like, is delayed by a couple seconds. Okay, we know that move. We know how to dodge it. Sort of. I don't know how to dodge all of these, but... Reload, please.
What?
Oh, geez, that's a new one. I don't know what that was. Okay, so 5,000 damage from hitting twice. I would need 100 clips of plasma ammo. This ain't gonna go fast. Where'd he go? Ah!
What?
I mean, this is doable, I think. Technically. So if you roll and it cancels your reload animation, it's really annoying because then it doesn't like start reloading again when you're done rolling, so you have to manually start the reload. Gotta get good at that. I'm not dealing enough damage, am I? Or are we barely, no, because I've done, yeah, no, we're not doing enough. I mean, I could try another pal. See if Jet Dragon does better. That fire's doing a good amount of damage, actually. This, I don't know what happened to the music, by the way. It's gone. Boss music. I just hear crickets chirping and, or birds chirping. I guess crickets chirp too. Birds chirping, crickets chirping. No epic boss music for the most epic moment in the game, theoretically. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Whew, got out of it. Okay. Go. Go. Okay, we are barely on pace if we can keep that up. The problem is I don't have more curry. I do have more curry. The problem is Jet Dragon's dead. Frost Stallion, can you do any better?
What?
Curry for Frost Stallion. Survival juice for both of us. We are gonna run out of ammo too, I think, before we get the kill. I'm stuck. Ah! Get him, Stallion. Okay, we're below half health at 506, so this is possible. And ammo-wise, I'm gonna get him pretty dang low before we have to switch to the assault rifle. We might be okay. We might just beat the final boss. That would be a great way to end the series. I would love that. Definitely proof of concept. If I don't beat him on this fight, we're gonna beat him. I thought this was gonna be a lot harder. We don't want Frost Alien to die if we can help it, though. Gosh, that move lasts for so long. Get out of there. Sprint, sprint, dodge, roll. That's nowhere near as bad as the Moonflower lady.
What?
That laser beam was nuts, and it would rotate so fast, and there's just, I could never figure out what to do about that one.
What?
Alright, reload. Reload. Oh, he went and predicted my movement. Do Gale Claw clockwise? Why would clockwise matter? That should not matter. Also, it doesn't feel like you should need Gale Claw to dodge boss attacks, because it's like Gale Claws, not everyone uses Gale Claw or whatever. Like, you shouldn't need... Wow. Whatever just hit. Half killed Palladius in one shot. What is this? What is happening? But yeah, I feel like you should be able to dodge boss attack. You know, like in Elden Ring, you can, regardless of your build, be able to like actually dodge properly and avoid boss attacks and stuff. I don't know if this feels quite the same way. But hey, we've got him down below 25%. 2 misses. That's bad.
What?
Get out of there. I wonder how much damage the assault rifle does now. I'm curious.
What?
Get out of there. Where is he? Can't see through all the ice. Get out of there. Ah, couldn't get out of there. Down to 47,000 health. What's this? That one. Dodge those. Okay. Boom. Boom. We are so close. Oh. 16,000 health. 1 minute left.
What?
We actually had enough plasma ammo. I guess our pals did a lot of the damage for us, I think. Oh my goodness. Just a couple more shots.
What?
Oh no! Okay, we didn't die. If that had one-shot us, I would have been devastated. Oh my gosh, are we gonna die right now?
Yep.
Oh jeez. That would have been... We did it! We beat the game! At least in one definition of beating the game, we beat the game. And yes, there's still a lot more that we haven't done, like getting the full Palpedia, and getting 12 of every pal, getting all the legends, defeating all the bosses on hard mode, all of the raid bosses. The raid bosses, though, are a lot more work because they're more about your pals fighting, so you need a whole army of, like, good combat pals to fight the raid bosses. But yeah, I'm happy with this. I am very happy with this. I do like what they've added in the last two. I'm calling them expansions because they feel like expansions. I would prefer if they did some work to make it feel more cohesive, and there aren't as these... Because the way it is, there's a big line in the sand, kind of, between the two things. And I'd like that to be lessened. But overall, I like it. It's beautiful, like, you know, in terms of the graphics and stuff. Like, I love the biomes. I think the anti-air thing is a cool idea. That's kind of fun. Especially now that I know you can take them out so easily. That feels good. Yeah, they need to do some serious rebalancing on the hexalite mining and all that. But it's a fun game. What can I say? And I think it has a lot of room for being modded as well. Like, I think you could make a lot of content mods for this game. If you wanted to focus on the automation part, you know, Factorio plus Palworld style mods, I think could very much exist. Where you add more and more ways to collect resources from the earth. You would have to add maybe one more dimension to getting better pals, because once you get the best pals you can get for watering and other stuff, it kind of reduces some of the fun, because part of the fun of the game is getting, you know, kindling 4, getting mining 4, getting handiwork 4, like getting all these pals with like the best thing, and then breeding them to have all the work traits. But once you've done that, there's nothing left to do. It's kind of, so there's a bit too much of like a, it's fun to go until you have it, and then there's nothing more to be had. And you would need a way to somehow lock your PAL abilities behind further technologies, which is kind of what this is, in a way. It's kind of what the research desk is, where like your pals are still getting better as you upgrade more and more of these things. So this is a step in that direction. So imagine if this was expanded even more, and then somehow maybe certain pals had certain, like, oh, it's kindling 4, but if you, or maybe a pal is actually like kindling 2, but if you can unlock a certain ability from this tech tree, then it can be kindling 5, or, you know, thinking even later game. That kind of idea could work, I feel like. We never got the large scale electric egg incubator, which is a little bit of a bummer, because that gets you 10 eggs at the optimal temperature. But yeah, I've really enjoyed Palworld. I think this is a perfect place to call it, because I don't really have a bunch of other stuff I want to do. I feel like we've done all the major things we wanted to do. We even defeated the new bosses. We caught a large majority of the pals in the pal decks. I mean, we had 174 out of, I think I remember it being 187. So there's a few more that we didn't get. Whatever, this is Xeno Lord. I know which one fits there. I wonder what this one is. That's the only other one we haven't encountered, actually. What's 118? I'm gonna look on PalDB. 118. You can't search by number, apparently. Pal number 118, let me pull it up for you guys, is Sootseer. Oh. That's not even like a weird, I mean, it is a weird pal, of course. But why have we not seen it? Where is it on the map? Oh, it's a nighttime pal on the new... Wait, where is it? Is it on Sakurajima? Aha. So it's on Sakurajima in one specific... Oh, it's in that graveyard area. I get it. Okay. Because it digs up bones. I see, I see. That's fun. Okay, so that's the only regular pal we never saw. And then Vastagor, I assume, is a legend of some sort. And you can only catch him on the boss fight. Splatterina we did see in the caves. We just didn't catch one. Celestier apparently spawn all over the place? Wait, what? You've got to be kidding me. How did I explore as much of I... Vastagor's not a legend. Just a regular boss. How did I explore as much as I did of this island and never catch a Celestier if they're all over the place? I think I remember seeing one, maybe. There's also a boss version, an alpha version. But yeah, huge quality of life thing. Like this thing was a huge quality of life. The guild boxes are huge quality of life. I do still hope for the ability to turn off like logging sites and stone mining sites based on a certain chest level, just because they have so many work slots. You need like 15 mining pals at your mining base to be able to make sure you're collecting all of them at the same time. And it would be nice if you could kind of have an easy way to like control that. But you know, I'm a strategy player and I'm used to being able to control these systems better, so that's where I'm coming from. For a survival crafter, this game has way more of that stuff than most other games do, which is great. So anyway, I think my favorite pal is Frostallion. It doesn't quite ride as a mount in my favorite way, but I don't know. Fingalope was a close second. I really enjoyed Fingalope. But Frostallion's really awesome. Quivern is up there too. But yeah, we got the plasma rifle and we needed it. Plasma cannon. I guess it's more than a rifle. Sweet. Well, thanks for watching. For those of you from YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed the series. 31 episodes. Should have been 32, but there were all the crashings. We don't talk about that, but I hope you guys have enjoyed the series. If you or what am I saying? If you are interested in other games, I've played a lot of other series on YouTube, so go check the backlog on, I mean, I've played all sorts of strategy games. I've played other non-strategy games too, so check that out. And if you're interested in supporting me financially, Patreon's a great way to do it. You can see links in the description below. Other than that, thanks for watching the series, and I hope to see you guys in another one.